Welcome back to the show. Well, this is really intriguing because my next guest has put out not only an album with 3 originals and 7 sort of reimagined songs, but also a memoir, and they really fit so incredibly well together. But before I introduce you to Tara MacLean, here's a taste of what you can expect when she makes her appearance at the NAC on April the 13th. Her song is called Sparrow. Have a listen.
Spent last night looking for you in my bed, but you left before I said that you could go. Scream and shout till I'm pity partied out. It's looking more like I'm about to be alone. Something changed me, saved me from myself. It's the arrow in the bow, the sparrow and the song, the marrow in the bone. Nothing's unforgivable when you let go.
That is Sparrow by Tara MacLean. She joins us here on the show now in her brand new album of the same name. Welcome, Tara. Great to have you here. Tara, before we talk a little bit about your background, let's talk about that song. Tell me the inspiration behind that.
Well, Sparrow is it's the soundtrack for the book. When I was writing the book, I realized that I had grown a lot as a songwriter, and this song just kind of came out. It's sort of the thesis, the idea that nothing's unforgivable.
Tell me about the book. What was the idea behind the book itself?
Well, I had the wonderful opportunity to write a memoir with HarperCollins, and I hadn't written it yet. They signed me beforehand, so just getting that chance was so great. And I figured it was time to tell some stories about my life and about music and how it's always been my life raft, how it's always saved me. So yeah, that's why.
What was your start in music, Tara? For those that aren't familiar.
When I was about 20 years old, I was singing on a ferry boat in British Columbia. I'm from Prince Edward Island. It was an Atlantic Canadian afternoon for you, obviously.
Nice.
But I was in BC and on the ferry, and there were a couple of people listening. I was jamming with my friends, playing music, and they gave me a record deal and a publishing deal. So it's been a long, amazing journey from there, but that's how it started.
That's it. I mean, is it one of those opportunities that was just sort of a stroke of luck at the time?
Absolutely.
Really?
Complete coincidence that they were on that ferry. But I've sung all my life, and my father was a country gospel singer, and so it's sort of in my blood. It's just what we do when it's a sunny day. We just sing.
I mentioned that you've got 3 originals on this album, 7 sort of reimagined songs. Tell me about the other two originals.
Well, one of the other ones was a song, like right before I started writing the book, I went through a breakup with my partner of 16 years. And it was just a really lonely time. And I wrote this song about getting through the darkness. And it seemed to be sort of the right thing because a lot of people were going through a lot of hard times, in the last few years. Mm-hmm. So that song I found resonated when I sang it live with a lot of people. And then the other song is called Last Kiss, and it's a song about my sister who passed away. And I couldn't have a song on this album that, it had to have one about Shay because she had such an incredible impact on my life.
Right. Tara, are there different songs featured then throughout the book? Like how do the book and the album, how do they work together?
Well, while I was writing the book, I noticed that I was paying very close attention to the process of songwriting for me, the way that creating music arose in order to help me through and keep me afloat. And so as I noticed that I started writing in-depth, intimate descriptions of those experiences, I felt like there should be a one-stop shop for people to, listen to the songs to see what I was talking about.
For your performance, you're calling it Songs and Stories. So what can the audience expect when you come to the NAC4 stage on the 13th?
Oh, I'm so excited to get there. I haven't played Ottawa in a long time. I used to play Zaphods quite a bit
Oh,
in
nice.
the late '90s.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
Zaphods
so
well, yeah.
and I just played Canada Day in July, which meant a lot to me to be able to sing the anthem in Ottawa. So, but I haven't been there since, and I'm so excited. And I plan to read from my book and to sing a few songs, and hopefully do a Q&A with the audience. It'll be interactive and intimate, and I'll be selling books, and hopefully people will come and listen, and yeah, we'll be able to entertain them and hopefully move them.
Tara, is it fair to say this is a bit of a relaunching of your career?
Definitely.
Okay.
I have 3 girls, so I was, I took a break.
Right. Yeah. If you want to call it that,
to
yeah.
have children. Yeah. So this is what I would describe as a re-emergence. There's such an amazing bit of energy that comes back after your kids are a certain age, or at least there has been for me. So yeah, I'm really grateful that everyone's been so supportive, and Canada's been so supportive. I have, Factor Canada has been great, the grant funding bodies to help me create, and HarperCollins.
Nice.
It's been amazing.
I understand, too, you just signed with the Transatlantic Speakers Bureau. Is that right?
Yes, I did. Yeah, that was a wonderful thing that has come out of this, is the idea that maybe I could take my message from this book about rising above circumstance and above being, about being grateful for the things that happen, no matter how hard they are, and maybe, put it into a little inspirational moment.
I love it.
So yeah, I'm going to try that out.
Well, and I'm sure, Tara, you're so excited to be back touring on the road as well. As you said, so many of us have gone through some difficult times over the last 3 years, and to get back in front of a live audience, and as someone that loves live music myself, it's so nice to see people like yourself, artists like yourself, back and performing. Appreciate the time today, Tara. Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me. Hopefully we'll see you there.
Yeah, absolutely. NAC, visit the website to get your tickets before they sell out. We'll be right back.